Hey, so I'm from Canada. Anyone here from Canada? Oh, two people. All right. So I'm from a real small town called Monkland. 108 people. And man, it's real rural, it's real country. But I tell you what, there are sure as hell a lot of funny stories out of there. Because farm people, they always just seem to have a real funny story, I remember this one guy lived down the road. His name was John Neil Majurison. And I went to see him once. I'd been away for a while. I was living in the city for a couple of years. I went to see him. I go, what do you got there, a farm? He said, he started showing me his pigs. He started showing me, he had a bunch of pigs, he had a bunch of them. And one of the pigs had a wooden leg. A wooden leg, and I thought that was pretty weird. And I was like, hey, John Neal, I says to him, what's up with that pig? It's got a wooden leg. And he goes, oh, that there is a special pig, Norm. That's a special pig. You wouldn't believe that pig. I said, really? Tell me about it. He's like, oh, you wouldn't believe just last winter, our house burnt down. You might have heard our house burnt down. Me and the wife were fast asleep. We never would have heard. We never would have woken up. But that pig, he broke out of his pen. He ran up to the house. He went up to the bedroom window, and he started using his little snout and started hitting his nose, little pig nose on the window. We woke right up. We got out of there. He said, we escaped that inferno. He didn't use the word inferno. He's a farmer. But he said, we escaped that conflagration. And I was like, wow, that's an amazing story. He said, it doesn't stop there. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. Just later that summer, me and the wife were plowing to North 40. And our little son, he fell in the well. And just 2 years old, he all alone, and no way we could have done anything. We were plowing. And and we didn't hear, and he said, Norm, like, me and the wife, we're getting older, we're getting older. We're not gonna have any more kids. That kid means everything to us. And I said, I know that, John Neal. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. And so I said, what happened? He said, that very same pig. He heard the child's wailing plaintive cry. He didn't use the word plaintive, he's a farmer. But he heard that child's wailing cry, and he ran right up to the well. He looked down and saw our poor son, Billy, and he just started using his snout again. He was just pulling on that rope. He just started pulling that rope, and he got that kid right out of there. And man, isn't that great? I said, wow, that's the most amazing story I've ever heard, John Neal. That's the incredible, what a pig, I said, what a pig. One question though, John Neal. He got a wooden leg. I don't understand that part. The pig got a wooden leg. And John Neal looked at me and said, man, what are you, crazy? A great pig like that? You can't eat them all at once.